There's a lot of emphasis, Sam, on the need to teach the Australian curriculum, for example, and to make that sort of a seamless national thing. We hear about things like teacher standards, and what you've already spoken about there in terms of what's important for kids, children as they learn, is something about relationship. You've talked about how a teacher needs to be responsive to those things. But what of national curriculum? What of national teacher standards? Does that not matter then, or what?
I think for me, and I would hope that that many other remote educators would be on the same train as me on this one, is that we actually want our kids to be confident and knowledgeable in all contexts in Australia, so that they don't feel overwhelmed and need other people to continually broker them into understanding. And so there are certain aspects of knowledge and of socialisation that are very important for remote children, but they shouldn't be the dominant voice, in my opinion. And I think there are, for example, some models of explicit teaching, some very rigid curriculum ideas and so on, that can help us as educators to more effectively structure the school and learning program. But for me, and maybe this is a personality thing too, I think nothing replaces great teaching, and good teaching, in my opinion, is as much art as it is anything else, and that's getting a sense of who the students are, what's important to them, how to bring the imagination of learning, all those things that are probably the cliched type things, I think do matter. And I think this is one of the problems where we have very different value systems and different ways of engaging with knowledge between remote Aboriginal communities and for example, with the curriculum, it kind of assumes this cosmopolitan, urban but diverse kind of context that is in somebody's imagination. The place that we're all trying to achieve in terms of curriculum is not a real place. The real people in real places are not robotic. They're not built to a formula, and that's why any teacher or educator who is worth their salt has to learn how to apply different ways or how to apply different knowledge. They have to learn how to bring their students to a place of engaging with learning that means something. And it might be that certain parts of the Australian curriculum, for example, are going to take a back seat or drop off the wagon at all if remote educators are going to light the imagination and make learning a powerful experience that brings an emotive response to learning, as well as that thing of needing to understand certain aspects of knowledge and logic that are critical to the Western education more broadly.